Okay guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to tell you a wee Irish shrimp style pattern, and this one is just going to be a slight variation on a fly called the roe purple shrimp. Now this fly was first tied or invented by a gentleman called Albert Atkinson. The hook in the face is a Partridge Patriot double in size 10. The thread we're going to start off tying the fly with is uni thread 80 in yellow, and that's just to keep the body at the back nice and bright. Now I'm going to start the thread sort of way in the midpoint, run on a few mil, and then remove the waist tag of thread. The tag and the rib on the fly is going to be a novel gold tinsel in size 14. I have a wee length off here to get us started. Now I'm just going to catch this in underneath, bring the oval gold tinsel in underneath the shank of the hook, and then I'm just going to work my thread down, tying this in. Now you just want your thread, just take your thread down sort of way until it's in line with the points of the hooks. Then come round with 4 turns of the oval gold tinsel, and on the last turn bring it up and in between the 2 hooks. Come round with a turn, and then a couple of turns to secure in your tag. Then you can come in and trim away the excess. The tail is just a golden pheasant red breast feather, just natural, it's not dyed. So just strip off the rubbish at the bottom, what we don't need. Stroke the fibres back to reveal the tip. After this up to the hook, come round with a turn and then another turn to hold. Fold your tip back. Now if you're going to do this, don't let go of your tip, just keep a hold of it. Catch that in. I like to bring my thread up to the front to give me room to work. Then you can come in and easily locate the tip and trim it away. Then we're just going to stroke these fibres back. I'm going to use up the full feather here, guys. Now if you're watching this for the first time and you're going to tie Irish shrimp style patterns, don't get too hung up if the fibres start to catch at the tail here, because 9 times out of 10 they will catch on you, they'll wrap around. But just concentrate on getting the feather onto the hook now. Just hold the stem, bring my thread back into position, just follow this around. Nice tight turn, just want to keep these fibres here in, so I'm just going to hold them back. Nice tight turns, I'll catch that in, and then we'll come in and remove the stem. Then you can, if you don't have a toothbrush, just take the hook out of the vise and get it all to sit back for you. But the easiest way to do it is definitely to use a wee toothbrush, just to brush the fibres back out for you. Now I'm just going to bring my thread back up to about there. On the way back down, we need to catch in another length of our oval gold tinsel, so we'll just get this off the spool. Just offer it in underneath the hook, and then just run your thread back down again. You want to bring your thread down tight up against the tail. The dubbing, this is just a bright yellow seal's fur, so we're just going to take a pinch and we'll dub it onto the thread. Just always remember to take your dubbing the one way, guys. That's why I'm using the yellow thread here, because if I want to finish off with black, but if I use black first, the thread's going to come through on me on the yellow dubbing. Just up to there, any excess, just take it away. Round with another couple of turns. Then you can come up with your rib, and you're looking 3 turns up the body. Should be plenty. Follow that around with my thread. A couple of tight turns to secure, and then you can come in and trim away the excess. Okay. Any of these wee fibres that are going forward, just going to stroke those back. Bring my thread back down into position. Now if you don't have bright yellow seal's fur, use yellow floss. The mid hackle, this is just a cheap Indian cock cape that I've dyed a hot orange. So Just going to stroke the fibres back to reveal the tip. Offer this up to the hook, round with a couple of turns, fold the tip back, a couple of turns back up over the tip and the hackle. Come in and locate the tip, you can break it away. Just come in with your scissors here, just run it up the stem of the hackle. Now, usually, rule of thumb is probably about three turns, but it also depends on the quality of the hackle that you're winding. Now, the fibres on this wee hackle they're right in spars. You probably see that just showing up here now on the camera. So I'm just going to put one more in, and that should do it there for me. Now, just keep a hold of your stem, follow this around with your thread. Nice tight turns in. To secure that in, I'm just going to come in and trim away the excess. We'll just run my thread on up to the eye. I'm just going to come in and I'm changing over here to Uni Thread 801 Black. Just tie up over the top of the yellow thread. Come in and trim the excess away. On the way back down, we're going to catch in our oval gold tinsel. Same stuff, size 14. We've used the whole way up. Just catch that in. Right, get down to this point, just fold everything back and then bring the thread down, tied up against your mid hackle. Just get this out of the way, folks. Doesn't want to stay around. Right, front body, this is purple seals fur. So just take another wee pinch of this. Now, if I'm being honest, I personally don't have any confidence in purple, but that's my own preference. I'm sure that there's guys out there that love the colour purple in salmon flies. It's just something that I've never really had any confidence in. Now, just a wee bit short, so I'm just going to put on another wee bit of the dubbing. Anything that wants to go forward, just stroke it back, bring your thread in front. Same again for the front body, probably 3 turns of the oval gold tinsel. Follow this around with my thread. A couple of turns to secure. Come in and remove the excess. Yeah, like I say, people will have their own ideas on purple, but just not for me. I just wanted to show you this because there are guys out there who'll love purple and salmon flies, and we're all different. That's what makes the world go round. Now, the front hackle, because I don't really would use purple too much in flies, I'm going to use a slapping hackle in purple. Now they're long, so what I have to do here is I'm going to have to go as tight as I dare go to the tip of the hackle, because I don't want it to be overly long. So a couple of turns to catch in the tip. I'm going to fold the tip back and bring my thread back up over the tip. Come in and locate the wee tip. I'm going to break it away. Now I'm only going to look 2 turns of this, just simply because of the length. There's nothing wrong with the fibre, it's good fibre, it's just the length. I just don't want it to be too long. Now I'm going to put in another one, and that's going to do me there. So I'm just going to tie this in off underneath, around with a couple of turns of thread, and I'm going to strip off some of the excess fibres here. I'm just going to fold the stem back. Good hackles, slapping hackles, but they're probably more for the legged tube flies rather than this. But like I say, I wouldn't tie a large amount of flies with purple in them, to be fair. So cut that in, keeping my thread tight, and break away the stem of the hackle. Now, we're not looking too bad. We're sucking diesel here. So just want to have a wee check just to see what way we're sitting. Just on the hackle. Now that's the wee pattern finished. This pattern doesn't require jungle cock, but I have two here. So just gonna get the two wee eyes. That's the mirror. Don't have to put these on, guys. These are more for the angler than they are for the salmon, which would be my view. Now just get them lined up the best you can. Offer them up to the hook to where you want to sit in. Just come round and hold them. Just hold them gently, and then just come round with a couple of loose turns of thread. That's all that is. They're just loose turns. And then we'll come in and check. See what way we're sitting. Just want to check to make sure that we're the same length on each side, which we are. Then just come back in, hold your jungle cock. Take your thread turns back down towards the eye. Come in and fold the stems back. And if you get into the habit of folding the stems back, it just means that they have to break off. They'll not pull out on you. And then just tighten up, building your head up here at the same time. Nice and tight. Keeping your thread tight. Just come in and break away the stems. Don't let your thread go. And then just come in with your whip finishing tool and just throw in a whip finish. Pull your thread nice and tight. Come in, trim away your tail thread. Now, we're looking the business. If you're into your purple, good fly. Now, if you want to tie the original pattern, the front hackle on that is like a claret magenta rather than the straight through purple. Now just to finish off, just a wee coat of super glue just on the head. Don't want this gear going anywhere near your hackle. Right the whole way right round. Now I'll let that dry, guys, and then I'll come in and put on 2 coats of varnish just to seal up the super glue. The super glue for me is more there for security rather than just the longevity, rather than the shine on the head, and then the varnish will take that up. So there you go, guys. That's just a slight variation on the real purple shrimp, the Irish shrimp style pattern. And I'll do another few salmon flies because I know I've neglected them on the channel. But look, if you're into your purple, tie a few of those up. Albert Atkinson was a fantastic fly tire, and he wouldn't have been tying flies that wouldn't have caught fish, in my opinion. So like, tie a few up. Hopefully they can catch you a few fish next season. As always, guys, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Helps the wee channel out. It's helping it grow. It's helping me bring more videos to you. And until next time, folks, please stay safe and tight lines.